And St. Ambrose of Milan has this interesting interpretation. The church washes the feet of Christ, wipes them with her hair, anoints them with oil, and pours ointment on them. She not only cares for the wounded and caresses the weary, but she also moistens them with the sweet perfume of grace. So St. Ambrose is saying that this woman is a symbol of the church, and anointing Christ relates to the church's ministry of grace and healing and outreach to all people. Luke chapter 7, verses 36 to 38. Then one of the Pharisees asked Jesus to eat with him, so he went to the Pharisee's house and reclined at table. And behold, there was a woman in the town who had been a sinner. And when she knew he was reclining at table in the Pharisee's house, she brought an alabaster bottle of perfume. And standing behind him and weeping aloud, she began to wet his feet with her tears and kept wiping them with her hair. And she was kissing his feet affectionately and was anointing them with the perfume. We note that it says, behold, this woman shows up, and that behold indicates that her entrance was sudden and unexpected. No one saw this coming. That's important because, of course, Pharisees did not associate with people who they saw to be known sinners. And so her presence in the house in this uninvited, unexpected way was clearly both shocking and it was also scandalous to the Pharisees and to his company. Of course, it says that she comes in and she begins to wet Jesus' feet with her tears, and she kept wiping them with her hair, and she was kissing his feet affectionately and was anointing them with perfume. Father Lawrence Farley says the guests were even more aghast. A respectable woman never unveiled her hair in this public way. And for this woman to do this, and even to use her hair as a towel for Jesus, was unbelievably scandalous. Their shock would not have been lessened when she began fervently kissing his feet and anointing them with a perfume. In her love for Jesus, the woman was oblivious to the stares of hostility aimed at her from all others in the room. This woman does this bold thing, and she weeps on Jesus' feet, washes his feet with her tears, and kisses them so fervently and begins anointing them with this oil. And St. Ambrose of Milan has this interesting interpretation. The church washes the feet of Christ, wipes them with her hair, anoints them with oil, and pours ointment on them. She not only cares for the wounded and caresses the weary, but she also moistens them with the sweet perfume of grace. She pours this grace not only on the rich and powerful, but also on those of lowly birth. She weighs all in an equal balance. She receives all into the same bosom. She caresses all in the same embrace. So St. Ambrose is saying that this woman is a symbol. She's an embodiment of the church, and anointing Christ, embracing Christ, and affectionately kissing Christ relates to the church's ministry of grace and healing and outreach to all people. Because, as Jesus says, when you do anything to the least of my brethren, you do it to me. So as the church ministers to the highborn and the lowly alike, it is all ministering to Christ, just as this woman is ministering to Christ. Thanks for joining me for this episode of my podcast. If you'd like to learn more about Eastern Orthodox Christianity but can't regularly attend an Orthodox church, you might be interested in the Fellowship of St. Theophan the Recluse, an online community of Orthodox seekers and inquirers. For more information, send me a message. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, or if it's on social, to like and follow. Until next time, take care, and God bless.